Welcome to Essential Elements 2000. We are pleased to welcome you into the world of music making with this brief introduction to playing and caring for your baritone. Be sure you have your instrument so you can follow along with our baritone student. Before you know it, you'll be having fun making music. The first step in putting the baritone together is opening the case properly. Place your baritone case on a flat surface, checking that the latches are on the top side. The handle should face toward you. Remember, it is important to place your case on a flat surface. And check that the latches are on the top side before opening your case. The baritone is easy to assemble. Open the lid of the case and you will see the two sections of your instrument. They are the body of the baritone and the mouthpiece. Remove the body of the instrument from the case by holding around the tubing. Rest it on your lap so the mouthpiece receiver points toward you. The body of the instrument has several parts. They are the mouthpiece receiver, valve casings, valve keys, valve slides, tuning slide, tubing, the water key, and the bell. If the valves are dry or if your instrument is new, you will need to oil each of the valves. Do this one valve at a time. Holding your instrument in your left hand, use your right hand to unscrew the first valve at the top of the valve casing. Bracing your instrument, lift the valve key halfway out of the casing and apply a few drops of special valve oil to the exposed valve. Carefully return the valve to its casing, lining up the notch on the valve and the notch on the valve casing. When inserted properly, the valve should easily screw back into place. Repeat this process for the other valves. You will also need to regularly check the slides. Each of the slides should move easily. Special slide grease is applied in a small amount to the end of each of the slides. And is then worked in by gently moving the slide back and forth. You are now ready to put the mouthpiece on your instrument. Pick up the mouthpiece and gently insert the small end into the mouthpiece receiver. Give it a small twist to the right so it is secure. Remember, rest the baritone in your lap so you can easily oil the valves and grease the slides. With the instrument supported by your left hand, you are ready to learn the proper playing position of your right hand. Rest the tips of your first three fingers on top of the valve keys, keeping your wrist straight. Your fingers should curve naturally. When you play your instrument, your spine should be straight and tall, your shoulders back and relaxed, and your feet flat on the floor. Sit near the front edge of your chair. Place your left hand on the largest valve slide or on the tubing near this slide. And lift your instrument so the mouthpiece comfortably reaches your mouth. Do not bend down to reach the mouthpiece. The baritone is held so the mouthpiece points straight at the player's lips, and the body of the instrument is at a slight angle across your body. Remember, the tips of your first three fingers should rest on the valve keys. Keep your right wrist straight. Use your left hand to support and lift your baritone to your mouth. And be sure the mouthpiece points straight at your lips. Before we can play, we must learn about embouchure. Embouchure is how we form the muscles of our mouth. Brass players produce tones on their instrument by forming their embouchure to make a buzzing sound. The buzz is a fast vibration in the center of the lips. Let's try this first without your instrument. Moisten your lips and bring them together as if saying the letter M. Relax your jaw so that your upper and lower teeth are separated. Firm the corners of your mouth and direct a full airstream through the center of your lips to create a buzzing sound. It looks and sounds like this. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, play. Now, let's try it on your mouthpiece. Take the mouthpiece off your baritone. Hold your mouthpiece by the small end without closing off the opening. Moisten your lips and bring them together as if saying the letter M. Relax your jaw, but keep the corners of your mouth firm. Then place the mouthpiece on your lips so that approximately 2/3 is on the upper lip and 1/3 is on the lower lip. Take a full breath through the corners of your mouth and direct your airstream through the center of your lips and through the entire length of the mouthpiece. Start your buzz with the syllable ta and buzz through the center of your lips, keeping your airstream steady. It sounds like this. Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready, play. If you don't get any sound, you need to firm up your embouchure. Do this by pulling in the corners of your mouth a little more and blowing out fast-moving air. If you get a very high sound, your embouchure is too tight. Relax the corners of your mouth. You might also need to drop your jaw a little more. To create a tone, your tongue can act like a faucet or valve that releases air into the mouthpiece. Put your mouthpiece up to your mouth, carefully following the steps to form the correct embouchure. Your tongue should be behind the top of your upper teeth as you say ta as you begin a long tone. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's do this playing 4 shorter notes. Return your tongue to its starting position before each note. Take a good breath and say ta to begin each tone. 1, 2, ready, play. Did your tongue act like a faucet, releasing your airstream? Remember, form your lips as though you are saying the letter M. Keep your jaw relaxed and your upper and lower teeth separated. Firm the corners of your mouth. Place your mouthpiece so that approximately 2/3 of it is on the upper lip and 1/3 is on the lower lip. And use a full airstream as you buzz through the center of your lips. Let's take what you learned about your embouchure and try it on the baritone. Pick up your instrument and gently twist the mouthpiece back into the mouthpiece receiver. The first note we learn is fingered open. Your first 3 fingers should just rest on the valve keys without pressing down. If you are reading bass clef notes, this note is called F. And if you are reading treble clef, it is called G. A note played with this fingering can sound as a high note, a middle note, or as a low note. We want to play the middle note, so we must be careful to not firm up or relax our embouchure too much. Before you play, check that your feet are flat on the floor, your shoulders are down and relaxed, and your instrument is in proper playing position. Adjust your hand position and check your embouchure. 1, 2, ready, play. Did your note sound the same as the one you heard? If it was higher, you need to relax your embouchure. If it was lower, you need to firm up your embouchure or increase your airspeed. Let's do it again and play this as a long note. Take a good breath and use your full airstream. Do not let your shoulders go up as you breathe. Remember to say ta. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's tongue 4 shorter notes in a row. Remember to put your tongue back behind your upper teeth before you begin the next tone. On your F or G, it will sound like this. Now it's your turn. Just remember to say ta as you begin each note. 1, 2, ready, play. Great! Be sure to practice both long and short notes on your own. Good playing habits will allow you to make fast progress. You are now ready to move ahead with the exercises in your book. Remember, rest your first 3 fingers on the valve keys without pressing them. The first note in bass clef is an F. In treble clef, this note is called G. Say the word ta to begin each tone. And be sure to practice both long and short tones. It is important to clean your baritone before putting it back in its case. First, remove the mouthpiece by twisting it to the left. Wipe it out to remove any excess moisture. Your mouthpiece should also be washed with warm tap water once a week. Dry it thoroughly before placing it into the case. Then wipe off the body of your baritone with a clean, soft cloth and return it to its case. Close and latch the lid of your case. Your baritone will be waiting for you, safe and sound, the next time you want to play. Remember, wipe out your mouthpiece before storing it. And wipe clean the body of your baritone with a soft cloth. Playing the baritone is fun. Good luck and have a great time.